Welcome back for another video. With FPL officially launched for the 22-23 season, in this video I'm going to share my current draft with all my initial thoughts. I've been spending some time updating all the graphics for the new season, so let me know if you like it. And if you'd like to support the channel by becoming a YouTube member or a Patreon, links are below, which include perks like early access to my videos, a badge by your username and a private channel on the Discord server. There's tons of pre-season content to come, so hit subscribe so you don't miss out, and here's to another good season. Let's jump into the draft, and in goal I'm struggling to look past Mendy. He comes in at a surprising 5 mil for one of the best defences in the league. Chelsea struggled at times last season due to injuries, which are behind them now, and perhaps a factor in Mendy's price. Chelsea have an incredible run of fixtures long term, so he's an obvious choice. Trent was one player we never stopped promoting from the start of last season, and he finished the season as the top scoring defender. His 15.9 expected goal involvement was comfortably highest among defenders, and over the season he created 90 chances, which was top. Trent's on corner duties and has an excellent delivery, which always gives him assist potential, and he didn't disappoint, finishing with 12 assists last season. Cancelo was another player we had from Gameweek 1 last season, and he finished second top after Trent with 201 points. Man City's fixtures are also extremely good long term, so he's an excellent set and forget defender. Liverpool and Man City conceded the joint fewest goals last season with 26, so doubling up on either defence is definitely viable. In terms of expected goals conceded, Man City's 26.2 was highest, best in the league last season. Liverpool was second with 34.9 XGC. Reece James was an explosive asset last season, and towards the end he was a frustrating one to own, and Tuchel admitted to managing him carefully, having just returned from injury and a busy schedule at the time. With a rest over the summer and a fresh start, I'm backing him and Chilwell to perform. 5 goals, 9 assists and 7 clean sheets last season at a rate of a return every 88 minutes. Tomiyasu completes the back 4. Surprisingly, he and White come in at 4.5 mil, which is an excellent price for a team whose season ambitions will be top 4. Arsenal's defensive downfall last season is well documented, but there's no reason why they don't start strong, with key players back from injury and good fixtures. I'm still undecided which I prefer out of Tomiyasu and White. Neither are attacking defenders, and Tomiyasu had a couple of injuries last season, while White was consistent. Arsenal do have Salah back from loan, who will be competition for White's spot, but I'd say White will be nailed initially. Tomiyasu's expected goal involvement last season was every 880 minutes, which isn't great, but still twice as good as White's. Salah needs no justification and he gets the armband. For the first half of last season he was breathtaking, only blanking once from Gameweek 1 to Gameweek 17. He dropped off in the second half, especially after AFCON and a significant amount of football play, but he still got the golden boot. He's never blanked in Gameweek 1 before, and Fulham away is such a great fixture to begin the season with. With Liverpool's fixtures in consideration, we double up with Luis Diaz. With Mane departing, he'll be even more nailed, and he looked settled immediately last season, getting 4 goals and 3 assists at a rate of an attacking return every 136 minutes. I'm backing him to do even better this season, and 8 mil is a phenomenal price, considering that Mane set you back 12 mil last season. After joining Liverpool, Diaz actually had a better minutes per expected goal involvement than Mane. If you enjoyed this video so far, please drop it a like and subscribe to support the channel. Rashford makes the draft under the caveat that he does impress in pre-season. Last season he was very underwhelming, but the 2 seasons before that he scored 174 and 177 points. Ronaldo is currently on indefinite leave for personal reasons, reportedly looking for a move away, so they could end up with a front 3 of Sancho, Martial and Rashford. If Ten Hag shows intent to play Rashford as first choice, he could be a bargain for 6.5 mil, particularly starting the season at home in front of fans under a new manager. Neto completes the midfield, he comes in at 5.5 mil. Besides Tottenham and Gameweek 3, Wolves have great fixtures in the opening 6. He did miss a big chunk of last season with injury, but the season before that he scored 5 times with 8 assists, which is a reasonable return for a 5.5 mil mid. He's one we'll be keeping an eye on in the pre-season. Up top, City's big new signing Haaland comes in. 11.5 mil is a great price, and I like the idea of a premium striker because he lets you switch to Kane if required, or down to any other cheaper forward. We've discussed City's fixtures, and on top of that, last season City had an expected goal every 36.5 minutes, which was best in the league. The 98.8 XG was also top. No reason why he doesn't start very well, and his high ownership's unsurprising. We complete the 11 with Jesus. 8 mil is a fair price, same as Saka. There is the option to switch Rashford to Saka and Jesus to a 6.5 mil forward, but there's no names that leap out. Jesus will no doubt have signed under the pretense that he'll be the main man, first choice striker, while at City he played plenty of minutes down the right wing. Considering the fixtures, I think you need one Arsenal attacker. Martinelli and Smith are well priced too, but in direct competition with one another, so it's not worth going there right now until there's a clear starter. On the bench is Caballero, Pereira, Janssen and Force. Pereira has signed for Fulham, which in my eyes makes him comfortably the best 4.5ml midfielder option. Interestingly, this season, FPL have priced the 4.5ml mids as such that none of them look like reliable starters, which is perhaps why some other players came in cheaper than expected. However, Pereira might be the answer and the secret to getting the best of both. Janssen was Brentford's top scoring defender last season with 122 points. His expected goal involvement was on par with Henry's, who was the more attacking fullback. However, Janssen had a significantly higher XG, so he gets the nod. The main weakness with this draft is the lack of any Spurs players. They start the season home to Southampton, which is a dangerous fixture to go into without any assets. However, Salah's a lock for me, and I like the idea of having a premium forward for the flexibility it allows, which means it's Kane or Haaland. Haaland just about edges it for me currently, but I'll be following Tottenham's results throughout the pre-season with an eye on Perisic too. I'll read all your comments, so drop one below if you're thinking. And lastly, please drop a like on the video and subscribe so you don't miss out on all the pre-season content to come. See you soon for the next one.